Merry Christmas and welcome to a special Christmas episode of PC Building Simulator. So I've got a case here on the workbench. This is actually free build mode because I have been asked multiple times by many different people to build my PC. So I'm going to do my best to do that. A good bit of the well, not a good bit, a fair amount of parts that I've used in my personal build are not available in this game, starting with the Phanteks case that my PC is built in. So I grabbed a case that I hope will work. It looks as close to mine as possible, but obviously it's not the same because it is an NZXT case, and I have a Phanteks case. Let's see, let's get this case all taken apart. Got to get some different fans in here. Feels very weird going back to the old slow way of unscrewing screws. So I've had the where you just click it and it screws itself in for quite some time. Let's get all of these removed. This game also doesn't have the fans that I have in my case. And I did a test build before doing this, and the power supply that I actually own, which let's go ahead and install that now. It's an EVGA. I have a 750 watt EVGA power supply. It is not the titanium one, but this one does not have enough plugs on it for all the stuff I have in my computer. So I'm going to have to use this 1000 watt power supply. Oh, I forgot to take this ring off. I've got to use a 1000 watt power supply to have enough plugs in this game to be able to plug everything in. So let's get this PSU mount put back on. Get this all screwed down the slow way. Let's get my motherboard, which is the MSI MPG Z390 Gaming Pro Carbon. We will get this installed. Again, the slow way. This free build does not have any of the auto tools. If you haven't played it, it doesn't have any of the auto tools that you can get in the campaign version, or the campaign part of the game. All right, so let's get this ready for RAM and CPU. Oops, don't want to unscrew that. Let's get the CPU in, which I do have a version of the 9900K. I have the 9900KF because I have a graphics card and did not need built-in graphics. Saved me about 50 bucks. No big deal. Let's get a RAM installed. 32. So I have 4 sticks of this Trident Z 8 gig 3200 megahertz RAM installed in my system. Let's get some storage put in here. I have a 1 terabyte Barracuda drive that I used for games. I also have a 3 terabyte Barracuda drive that I use for backup storage of my recordings and stuff like that. Let's get my graphics card in. I have the MSI GTX 1070 Gaming X. Which hopefully when the 3000 series of cards comes out, will upgrade to something newer and nicer. Alright. Let's get some more storage in here. I think what I did... Let's see. Gotta find the ones. So I have two Samsung SSDs. They're both 500 gigs. One I use as a boot drive, and it is mounted to the front of my computer. The other one I use for games when I want faster loading times, or if they're large games that take a while to load or download. A lot of times I'll download them to the SSD because it moves a lot faster. Okay, let's get, what am I looking for here? Cooling. So I have a Corsair H110 V2, which isn't in this game, so I'm just going to use the H115. Oops, gotta take this case completely apart. So we'll get that installed. Alright, let's get some fans. Oops, I hope that doesn't get in the way of installing some fans. Well, let's get some fans in this case. I do have Corsair fans in my case. They're all 140 millimeter fans. But they don't have white fan blades, they have black fan blades and colored rings that go around them. So again, not exactly what I have, but sort of a representation. Let's get this one installed. All right, let's cable this up. Oops. I have black and red cables. So let's get that installed. Get all these drives hooked up. Get the motherboard connected. The cooler. Still bothers me that you can't get a power supply in this game that allows you to plug into the other CPU power plug. Alright. Get the rest of these drives connected. Get very used to having the auto connect cable and stuff like that. Same thing when you turn it on. In my campaign, the cables auto connect. In here, I gotta connect every single one of them. Alright, let's start putting this case back together a little bit. Let's get this top panel installed. And we can get the dust filter and the front panel. There we go, and we will leave this side off for now. Let's put a USB drive in, and we will see if this bad boy powers up. Hop into the BIOS. Turn my XMP on. I do not have my CPU overclocked. Let's see, we don't want to start from a Barracuda though. Let's pick the first SSD. And we will let this thing install the OS. There we go. see what kind of colors we have here. Let's get these colors set with pretty much what mine looks like. So let's add the lighting app. We'll let it restart. We'll get the colors set. Take a look. So, where's that? That's up there. Do that. We make this white. And we need to make that white. So that's fairly close to what it looks like. My colors aren't this purple. They're kind of a purplish white. And my RAM, even though it is white, it does a marquee where it goes up and down, which this game also does not mimic. Let's get the side panel put on and screwed down. So there you go. That's pretty much what it is. If you want to actually see a picture of my PC, I do have a picture of it on my Discord, which I will throw a link to down in the description. This is a short video, but it's a Christmas episode. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. I hope you got everything that you wanted for Christmas. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next episode.